So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. There's the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, no joy this time. It's a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Petit. Law. He's all Law!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's Gerrard. Law was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good ball. And now the breakaway. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just did. Big chance! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Wilshere. Here's Rodri. Palmer. They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Palmer! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Torres. And he's being shifted off it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Adams. Petit. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Salah.
Oh, really well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Fernando Torres. That is a great pick out. Law.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. And that's been intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Adams trying to keep this in. He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's picked his way through. And Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
71,898.
Now it's Torres. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that's definitely not his best. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's found a way past. Real chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
69 minutes is
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Harun.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
De Bruyne.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
He's gone for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Haaland is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Fernandez. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Wilshere.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 26.
Both sides then
Savinho.
taking this chance to
Coming on
turn
the
to their
field
benches.
is number 7, Bukayo Saka. Substitution in progress.
De Bruyne.
4 added minutes has been
He
indicated.
might be in. De Bruyne! He's got away with one there. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that has been clubbed away. Foot in. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the... Well, here comes a crunch game. So
Hello,
much depends on
everybody, and
this.
welcome to today's
Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. And Torres! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, no joy this time. Cleared without complication. Szoboszlai taken back almost at once. Adams makes the interception. Van der Vaart. There's the shot! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aim forwards. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Adams attempts a clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Son Heung-min. And that has been clubbed away. Throw in. He is through here. It's a mighty effort. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Time.
Fernando Torres. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Liverpool head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Defending was strong and firm. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Torres.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
The attendance to this match was
That's clever.
898.
Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gets his pass away. No, that's been intercepted. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Harun.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Harun. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's found the way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 8, Rafael van der Vaart. Coming on the field is number 10, Frank Lampard. Substitutions taking place.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's De Bruyne. Fernando Torres, and the shot! Szoboszlai. Just 5 minutes left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. And he's there to belt it away. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
And we come to you now with a
We look back on the game then, Jim.
From the manager's perspective.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram cuts it out. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This might spell... And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Batistuta! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. Now it's Nedved.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Shot a goal! That's got him rattled. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Nedved. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, and he's through the middle. Torres, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rivaldo. Pedri. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Torres. He won't be happy with that one. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Cafu. Caceres attempts a clearance. Fernando Torres. Ernest. And he's had it nicked away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. Now it's Romario. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. There's the shot! And one more try! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Puyol. Pedri. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Cafu. It's Pedri. And it's Rivaldo. Nedved. And that has left him in a heap. He is through here. Caceres. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Torres. And Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. A real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Puyol. And that's another good win of the ball. Romario! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And it's Nedved. And that could set him on his way. Neymar. Oh, super find. And it's Messi. Eto'o looking to get on the end of this. Well, they've got it again. That is lovely. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Romario, there's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Belts one. He's had a hit! And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality, and and set an example.
Pedri. Dinks one through, and he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get away here? And he's got the beat. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific header. They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri gets it away. Romario. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get it back? Neymar. Now it's Romario. And that could set him on his way. And it's Fernando Torres. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Camavinga gets it clear. And here's Romario. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Celebrating their birthdays today.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Rijkaard.
And
Number
we're
22,
underway again.
Hannes. Number 18, Fernando
Oh, it's
Torres.
Batistuta.
Number 7,
Batistuta
Neymar.
unable to make it happen
Coming
for
on the
all his good
field.
intentions.
Number 6, Seedorf.
Messi,
Number
he's
17,
picked his way through.
Griezmann. Number 30, Messi.
Well, that
Number
defending
8,
is unapologetically
Rafael
persistent.
Van der Vaart.
It's almost personal.
Substitutions taking
And it
place.
had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Nedved. And it's Rivaldo. Rodri. It's Camavinga. Messi. And it's Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rivaldo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Camavinga, and he's whipped it across. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Seedorf. Messi. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Nedved, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was...
Romario! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
It's Rivaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gently done. Griezmann.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Romario. Messi. Good ball over the top. And no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The ball has bounced loose now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi.
Seedorf.
Romario.
Seedorf.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodri. Messi. Back towards the middle. And Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Batistuta! No, not quite. And smartly reclaimed.
Seedorf.
Van der Vaart. Oh, that's fabulous. No way through there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo. Camavinga.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a little off target.
Seedorf.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! It's run loose. In he goes again. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Kukurea, and here's Havertz.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Chip through. He's through here. Chance here to counter.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is...
Looks for the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. White. Played backwards here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's been caught napping! And that has been clubbed away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Forwards and with intent. Looking for options, for movement. And he's intervened well there. And he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Bruyne. Son Heung-min! They want to be quick to recover this. Havertz. So what can they make of this? Nice ball and he's in here. And the finish! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that...
And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And now he has two.
Has been indicated.
A case now of complete control. Havertz! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Van Dijk can get it clear. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Liverpool changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's played into space. Now it's Saka. Saka hurtling down that right flank.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that's definitely not his best. Saka has found the net here, of course.
71,649.
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Saka. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
White gets over and intercepts. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pass is just off target. Fernando Torres. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Foden. Foden goes on a charge down the left. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Played back in. Saka. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's De Bruyne. White is charging up on the overlap. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he stop it going out? And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, we're on the way. Van Nistelrooy. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's found a way past. He's having a go. That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And he's picked out the run. It's one! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. And here's Van Nistelrooy. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Scholes. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Scholes. Oh, good ball! He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Not the most accurate pass. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Happy wedding anniversary.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now who's going to be first to this? Fernando Torres, great chance! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their nose...
Can he finish? He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 9.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
The attendance for this match was
smartly reclaimed.
71,550.
It's Saka. And it's skewed away. Scholes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That is good alertness. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. And he was alert to it. It's a quick ball upfield. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Cleared without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Adams. 5 minutes left on the clock. Adams spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Van der Vaart.
2 added
And it's
minutes
Gerrard.
has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Gerrard. Van Nistelrooy is wide and looking to get onto this. It scores! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Adams gets it away. That's that, the end. Liverpool can celebrate now. They have exactly what they
Hello,
craved.
attendees. This is a lost
Well,
children's
after all of that, Jim,
announcement.
what are you
With the
thinking?
father of a boy-
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that could set him on his way. Torres! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Son Heung-min. Great chance! Yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through.
Van der Vaart! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Oh, good ball. De Bruyne. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Fabinho picks it up from the goal kick. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Another throw-in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
He's got tall. Good delivery, but no joy.
well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Alexander-Arnold, delicate ball, and it needs to be. York is wide and looking to get onto this. Very nicely done. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Firmly met.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Joao Felix. Oh no, what has a go! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now this could be a chance. Lloris is there to clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams. Passing nice and neat. Great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
So
there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, João Felix. Number 21,
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 23.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. Go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Fernando Torres. Number 9, De Bruyne.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Substitutions taking place.
Torres can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. De Bruyne. Now it's Torres. That has been cut
The
short.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Now it's Torres. He's under a lot of pressure there. Foot in. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk getting this one clear. It's their second corner of the game. Header! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a...
Real chance! Oh, it's gone in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Liverpool get themselves back. And De Bruyne! Torres chasing after it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Fernando Torres. Haaland. And he's heaved it away. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. And he's gone looking for safety. Fernando Torres.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foden! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Substitution.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but It's just the...
And that's it. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Fernando Torres. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quality ball. And here's Torres, and Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he'll shoot here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fernando Torres. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! Yes, it's there! The breakthrough strike! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Darwin. Adams makes the interception. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
Torres! De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good effort from distance. Nicely aimed pass. Almost half an hour in now. And that is out of play. He's shifting through the gears here. And here comes the corner. Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. Opt to play it back. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now who's going to be first to this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Nunez.
Has been indicated.
Oh, it's come loose. Big chance! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Just a
But
quick
at half-time, it is 1-0.
That CCTV is
On the
now in
evidence of what
operation
we've
for
seen,
your safety.
they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Son Heung-min.
That gets
Number
things going for the
22,
second half.
De Bruyne. Coming
Liverpool
on the field,
carrying a
number
1-goal
9,
lead.
Erling Haaland.
Torres.
Number 13,
Now it's Haaland. Van der Vaart. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van der Vaart. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
White is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot could be on. Hits one! He scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's been caught on Harun! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. And that will be the final act. Liverpool have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Van der Vaart! It's fallen kindly here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, stats-wise, Peter, Maguire is one of the very best English defenders in recent years. A real presence in both boxes, we know. And he generally likes to keep things quite simple. Not the type to be tested unless he gets a little overconfident or a little complacent on the ball.
Okay, interesting.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Van Dijk. Bayer Leverkusen have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Van der Vaart. Oh, nice touch. An instinctive delivery. Shaw. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Van der Vaart. And he's taking no chances there. That's a throw.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri, that's a sharp pass. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. The drink header made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's intervened well there. Haaland. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Lampard. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 22, Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fiddles it through. Now it's Haaland. He hits one! And more and more and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 43 minutes is number 10.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Garnacho. And the first 45 minutes are up. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Bayer Leverkusen are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland, good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's there to retrieve it. White. Here's Rodri. White. Van der Vaart. And Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Haaland! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Lampard. White. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Shaw. Just 5 minutes left. Shaw. Lampard. Maguire. Mount.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So that's it. It is all over. Bayer Leverkusen can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Palmer taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Big chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 11.
Southampton gain their reward with an early goal. White, early ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. Some good work on the right flank here. That is a great pick out. He can get that clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Sulemana gets his pass away. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Fernando Torres. Palmer. Haaland. Chance to finish. A whisker high.
Haaland probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Corner given. They've played it short. Pulls it back. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold.
It's Van der Vaart.
Always onto this. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Lampard, very much a man of this moment. And here's Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Taylor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sulemana. Sulemana. He has found the way through. That's tidy. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Van der Vaart! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Lampard. Palmer has a go! Just off target. They want to be quick to recover this. Southampton have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's onside! Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Bayer Leverkusen are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Bayer Leverkusen are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Sulemana. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ugochukwu. Driving forward. And the shot! He scored! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
After 72 minutes is...
And he's
Number
done it
11.
again. He's got his second.
Number 46.
Southampton
Number
are
20.
now luxuriating in a two-goal
26.
lead.
Well, with
Coming
this
on the
kind of
field,
authority, Peter, why
number
not push on
19,
and totally kill this off?
Number 24, Fraser. Number 29.
Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's played forward. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction.
Substitutions
This
taking
team
place.
should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And it's been taken short. That's a decent clearance. Chance! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 18.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Palmer goes steaming forward. Loose. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Bayer Leverkusen have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's delightful.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Looks to clip it forward. Fraser looking to run onto it.
cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And he's straight offside. And it's Tete. Wilson in acres of space out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Saliba attempts a clearance. Kenny. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Adama Traore. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Adama Traore. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Wilson. It's an early cross. He's got full. He's delivered all right. The breakthrough strike. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Fulham have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Adama Traore. Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's it. Harun! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Kenny. And there's green grass ahead of him.
1 minute added time.
Haaland. Fernando Torres. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared away. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Haaland. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Adama Traore. Now it's Adama Traore. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Wilson providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Back into the middle, and the decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. White. White just loves to go forward whenever he can. Adama Traore. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Adams. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland.
Bayer Leverkusen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a pretty loose pass. Andreas Pereira.
He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Frank Lampard. Number 23.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Number 8.
And back to the keeper they go.
Number 17.
Anderson.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And
2
Wilson.
added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's running through. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Fernando Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Bayer Leverkusen certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.